Hi, my name is Aaron Bennett. I'm the owner of ExFog Antifog Systems. Today we're going to be discussing anti-fogging or defogging goggles in the workplace. If you're watching this, most likely you're either an employee or you're in charge of safety at your organization, owners, or anybody that's involved in trying to keep their employees more safe. A lot of people might not know this, but according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it's about 2,000 workplace eye injuries every day occur that require medical attention. And that costs businesses upwards of $300 million a year. That's about an accident, almost an accident every minute. And as you can imagine, the number one reason for those accidents is because employees remove their safety goggles. And as you can imagine, the number one reason for removing safety glasses and safety goggles is simply because fog. They can't see. And then when you couple that with other injuries that occur due to fog, and as well as a loss of production because people can't see and they're trying to work around that or constantly wiping their goggles, having an anti-fog system for those employees that have that body chemistry that need it, some might not, many do, but for those people that do have that kind of body chemistry where they could use something like this, it will completely change the dynamic of your business. So what is the ExFog system? I'm going to go over this briefly. I'm not going to discuss how to put it together because we are going to have videos for that. And you also talk to your sales rep or hit us up at sales@ExFog, so sales@exfog.com. And of course, we'll provide any type of one-on-one support for you, for your employees, be that one-on-one support by video, overviews, and as well as depending on the distance, we can even come out and help with that as well. But as a summary, what is the system? It is a very, very, very lightweight. It's only 2.9 ounces. It's a fan-driven system that's designed to run air through the tubes, through these tubes into your goggles, and it just regulates the temperature in the goggles, which means that you no longer have that heat and condensation trying to push its way out of the goggle, which creates that fog layer. As soon as that happens, the fog goes away, and you'll have hours and hours and hours of just fog-free work time. And it's also being a Velcro. You can just mount it to the back of any type of tactical cap or cap with any kind of Velcro on it. So if you have Velcro on the front, some guys will just flip their hat on backwards and wear it. If you have Velcro on the back, of course you can wear it forward and just hook it right to this name tape loop on the back. Very, very common. For those that have no headwear, we have this GoPro style headband. Actually, we have multiple things that come in this kit, but this GoPro style headband that people can wear as well. But again, typically it's going to get mounted to a hard hat, a helmet, or just a ball cap. That's how we see it for the most part. And again, it's going to drive the air through the tubes into the goggles itself. And on high, which most manufacturing industrial environments, landscaping, roofing, will never even dream of needing to run it at those kinds of speeds, because that we typically see more for like paintball, airsoft, some military applications with NCO approval, and some other harsher environments. Even then, on high, you're going to have almost 10 straight hours of battery runtime, which will get you through almost any workday. And because it's variable speed control, you just, as you bring it down, you get more and more battery life, up to about 13 and a half hours of straight battery runtime. So what do you get in the kit, and what are some of the features? So first of all, you're going to get the ExFog Master Unit. The ExFog Master Unit is going to be built out of prime grade non-recycled Lexan polycarbonate. What that means to you, simply put, is this is the same stuff you use in bulletproof glass and safety glasses, designed to take an absolute beating. It has a 1-year manufacturing defect warranty. That actually includes you and your employees being happy with the product as well. It is rechargeable inside of about an hour and a half from straight dead to full charge. As mentioned, it is variable speed control, so high, medium, low, off in that order. The recharging is red light, green light, so it's very, very simple to just make sure that your system's charged. We do have a quick clear function on it, which again, in manufacturing and industrial and landscaping is probably never going to be used. If you press and hold this button for 3 seconds, it will essentially go into a quick clear mode for about 30 seconds, clear out fog very, very rapidly, and then settle back down to high. The systems itself are as well, they're serialized. We have a fully enclosed ball bearing fan, so it's insanely quiet. We're in an area where I have mics that are designed to pick up everything, and I have no ambient noise at all. So I'm running this on full blast on high right now. Of course you're going to hear it to a degree, but as you can imagine, with any ambient noise at all, that sound almost completely goes away. People will almost always report that they don't hear it at all, or it's just extremely light. As a matter of fact, these are often used with people that are in, that people will wear enhanced hearing protection, which is actually designed to magnify sounds around them. And this is very, very commonly used with no complaints at all. So again, variable speed as mentioned, it's going to be Velcro on the back. It's also designed to, the battery itself is also designed to perform extremely well. Actually, it's the best battery performance you'll get on a lipopolymer battery for extreme cold sub-zero temperatures. So for those who are in those environments, it'll work well as well. Along with that, I do believe I mentioned we have a 1-year factory defect warranty, includes your employees being happy, and it also includes one-on-one support, either by video or depending on the distance. We even come out and see you and help you with hookup as well as one-on-one assistance for your physical employees. If they have any questions or ideas or need some help, we're always happy to help them out. We do that all the time. So in the kit, you're going to have the unit itself. You're going to have a couple of these different manifolds, which will just simply snap into the unit depending on your application. In this case, it's a side-to-side manifold used most commonly with your ball caps. If you have something like a hard hat or a helmet, it'll often use this downward-facing manifold, and that's so that you can go underneath the helmet, wrap it around, and just drive it into the goggles so you don't have any tubes. Obviously, these tubes are going to be cut just to streamline to the head. This is just using this example demo right here. But again, you're going to have the master unit, you're going to have the manifolds, you're going to have the magnet attachment system, which is pretty cool. For anybody that has the low profile or these mid-profile type of goggles, what you're going to do is just hook the magnet attachment system up to it, or we will just send it that way. And when you're done working, or whether you're ready to rock and roll, you just bring her up and attach it to the magnets, and it feeds it into the goggles. It has a little bevel where you can run that air anywhere you want. So it'll come with the master unit, manifolds. It'll come with the magnet attachment system. Those are rare earth magnets. They're very, very, they're very strong. So those work extremely well. It'll come with your GoPro style, I hate to use that, but just kind of a general head band. It'll come with a T-band, which is used for other applications. Again, just contact us for specific applications, but that'll be something where if you have a really large band in the back of a goggle, so we'll have those for our downhill skiers, our snowboarders, our paintballers. That's typically where you'll use a band like this. It does come with the Velcro, charging cable, comes with the QR code, which will send you to directions and hookup videos, as well as our warranty. And also you can choose either nothing if you have your own goggles, or you can use low profile goggles here, so your sunglass style goggles, or you can choose something like a mid profile goggle in your kit, or again, none at all. Talk to your sales rep or look online. You'll see the different kits that are available. The Workman's kit is what we're showing here, which will have one of these two goggles. With the low profile goggles, it's really simple. You put the goggles on and you tuck the tube. It's only a small 6mm tube. It's got a little bit of play in it, and you just tuck it in the natural gap in your temple area, and you're off to work. Aside from that, guys, really that's it. Again, if you're looking to make your workplace safer for yourself, for your employees, if you're looking to get more productivity, if you're looking to reduce the risk of eye injuries, having a couple of these kits or several of these kits on hand for your employees can make a big difference. Oftentimes they don't bring it up, so they just work, and you end up finding out that they're not using their goggles. So being able to let your employees know that you have this solution available could absolutely change the dynamic of your business, especially if you're out hoofing it, especially in manufacturing environments and other environments where you really need to be able to move, you need to be able to see, and you want to make sure that your employees are not at risk. So check out the patented ExFog Antifog System. This is a newer system on the market, which is why typically you're going to see businesses that'll have the chemical wipes, but again, those normally don't work very long. OSHA recommends that you have some type of anti-fog opportunity at your business, and those chemical wipes just for many body chemistries just don't work. They'll work for some. Some people don't need anything, but some people, depending on how they sweat, how they breathe, the temperature of their skin, any one of a million different factors, will absolutely be very thankful that a product like this is available for them. The last thing that I'm going to mention is that we do also separately offer the MERV 13 disposable cartridges. These are very nice for people that are in very fine or ultra-fine particle-rich environments. It'll clear out anything from, like, say, allergens and pollens. It'll clear out some viruses. It will clear out, again, extremely fine particles. We have people that will use these in drywall and cutting tile, in drilling concrete, a lot of different environments like that, as well as people with allergies. They're very commonly will pick up these filters, and again, they're just simple disposable filters. They snap right into the system when you put in your manifold, and you're good to go. So if you want more information, contact us either, like as mentioned, at sales@exfog.com. Contact your sales rep. Either way, we'll be more than happy to help you out. Of course, we've got volume discounts, and at the same time, yeah, any questions you have, let us know. Really appreciate the time, and reach out if there's anything we can do for you to help your business out, to help your employees out. And again, we really appreciate you, and have a great day. Thank you.